What's up guys, not Super Mario here and welcome to today's video that it is a special video because we are watching a special episode of Euphoria. First season came out 2019, I think. Next season is coming out early 2021 if I know correctly, and now we are getting two special episodes that are in between, which is interesting, which is exciting because I really like the show, even though ending wasn't my cup of tea because it ended in a way that we can expect second season and we are getting it. But for some reason I needed more closure than we got in the first season. And it's been a long time since the first season, so I don't really remember a lot about it. I do remember what it is, what it was about, and I really liked it for that. Showing the struggles and what teenagers, adolescents are dealing with. It's kind of like We Are Who We Are in a sense, just in a way a bit more extreme, or not just a bit, kind of more extreme than We Are Who We Are, but dealing with the same stuff, dealing with adolescents, dealing with gender identity, dealing with drugs, sex, violence, a lot of stuff. And I really appreciated Sam Levinson's direction. Writing was really awesome, and I cannot wait to see second season. But I'm very excited to see what these two episodes are gonna be, because I don't know what to expect. I honestly don't know what to expect. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk anymore. Hopefully you're gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna do Euphoria reactions for the second season when it comes out, so in 2021. So stay tuned for that. But hopefully you're gonna join me in these two episodes thingies, whatever they are. We will see. So let's, without further ado, begin with the first special episode of Euphoria season 1.5. Yay, Zendaya! And Jules.
Oh, wait, don't kiss me. I just woke up. Well, it doesn't matter.
Well, great.
Well, golly, I know you don't believe me, but I'm doing really good, actually.
Is that so?
Yeah.
The point is your sobriety.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. And like
That's
my
the point.
general overall well-being.
Which starts with your sobriety.
I mean, whether you believe me or not, I'm good.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm doing a bunch of shit. I'm just smoking a little bit of weed and taking some pills that were prescribed to me.
I'm not a guidance counselor. I'm just a crackhead who's trying to do a little good on this earth before I die.
To tell you the truth, drugs are probably the only reason I haven't killed myself.
Damn, that's some deep shit.
You're 17. You don't know shit. You think you're hard? I'm harder. You think you're tough? I'm tougher. You got clean and went to kill yourself? Same motherfucking story here. You want to know why? You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because you don't know how to live life. You don't have the tools. You're too busy running around trying to bullshit everybody into thinking you're hard and you don't give a fuck, when in reality you give so much of a fuck you can't even bear to be alive. So guess what? New rule. No more wasting my motherfucking time. You want to use, but the least you can do is be honest. Own that shit.
Damn. Nice. That was an awesome speech.
You're not a drug addict because you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit because you're a drug addict. You follow? You've been fighting a losing game since the first day you got high. It is a degenerative disease. It is incurable. It is deadly. And it's no different than cancer. And you got it. You aren't all that bad. Probably underneath all this busted-ass chaotic energy, you might even be a good kid. Who knows?
Wait, but haven't
Is this episode just gonna be those two in like a cafe or something? Because if it is,
Wait, really?
I admire the balls on Sam Levinson, because
I got 7 years.
to make an episode about these two in one place talking and make it interesting, and so far it is.
Damn, how long? So you're saying the reason my dad died is because God didn't believe in him?
Oh.
Rue, that's not what I was saying.
There's nothing that makes me angry in that fucking argument.
Hey, that's not what I was saying.
You know, because every time someone survives like a mass shooting or some terrible fucking earthquake, they always say, you know, I survived for a reason. Because I could argue that my dad's purpose was to raise me and my sister.
Damn.
From my mom.
Damn, damn, damn,
That was his
damn, damn.
purpose,
This
I
is
think.
awesome. This is awesome.
You know, if you're about to tell me that he died for a reason or, you know, whatever, I will literally walk the fuck out.
I wasn't. You have to create a new God. Or gods. Or whatever you can, but it is imperative that you believe in something greater than yourself. All right? And it can't be the ocean or your favorite song, and it can't be the movement or the people or the words, because everything else in your life will fail you, including yourself.
Shit.
That's
This
who
is
you are.
so incredible.
You're sick.
I never thought I'm
The
gonna
whole
watch.
system's on the verge of collapse.
It looks like an
And the
hour
acting
of
was
just
trying to
two
sell you on the
characters
same shit that got you
talking
sick
in
the
a
first place.
cafeteria,
Keep going,
and
though.
I'm gonna be so invested.
You'll rot from the
And it's
inside
so
till you
deep.
fade
It's
and die.
so about struggles and problems that a lot of people go through,
Is a
and
revolution.
just how people are
Real
arrogant and think they are
inside and out.
above everything, and because of that opinion they struggle with so much stuff.
You just have to commit
Wow.
to it. Every
Sam
single
Levinson, yet again, this is incredible. This is beautiful. It showcases the struggles and everything that this guy went through, and at the same time still struggling
I understand.
to
It's not a problem.
this is so good.
It's funny when I think about it, I still blame Jules for all this shit.
Why?
I mean, it's your own decision
'Cause
to be on drugs.
It became a relationship that night.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just kissing. You two talked about being together.
What? That's so weird.
What?
Why would we talk about it?
Because that's how people get into relationships, Rue. They talk about it.
I mean, we said I love you a lot.
I mean, that doesn't mean
I
anything.
say I love you to my barber.
Yeah, exactly.
Forever.
Yeah, when you're a teenager, you're at most vulnerable, and a lot of stuff that
She made it
happen to you, even if they're not as bad as you think at the time, I think that in that time of your life, you're so vulnerable that it feels so much harder, so much tougher.
You never really
But when
know
you
if it's
think back,
fair for someone
yeah,
to
I
love
mean,
you.
her situation here with her dad, I mean, of course, it's
Messed up.
it's bad and everything, and I cannot comprehend how she must feel.
Maybe this is the universe's punishment for me
But
being a piece of shit my entire life.
when you're growing up, those types of stuff affect you even more, I think, than if they happened later in your life.
Ali,
Yeah.
I just don't really plan on being here that long. And that's the tough part about all this, you know? Because I love talking to you. I do. And I agree with almost everything you're saying. And I understand it. But I just don't plan on being here that long.
I get it.
This is
live in
unbelievably
dark
emotional.
times.
It's hitting me.
Not a lot
Wow.
of hope out there. No matter what's going on in the world, no matter what's going on in your life, everything is gonna be okay.
The world's just really fucking ugly, you know?
Yep. Completely agree with that.
Ugly, and everybody seems to be okay with it, you know. The anger, the level of anger. Everyone's just out to make everyone else not seem human. And I don't really want to be a part of it.
Oh,
I don't even want to witness it. I'm sure it's not like the root of all my problems, but I definitely think about it a lot.
Because thinking about those questions, those ideas, they're a large part of what makes this life worth living. How do you want your mom and sister to remember you?
wow. I mean, This is hitting me hard. This is incredible. And, and
As
the
someone, I
performances.
tried really hard to be someone I couldn't.
Granted, I was a Christian.
This is better than
I've
therapy.
been wrong before.
Any kind of.
Thanks.
Wow, this episode is probably one of the best piece of television, if not the best piece of television I've ever seen. Sam Levinson, you got some balls to have two characters sitting in a cafeteria and just talking and keeping your audience invested as I was. I feel like an emotional wreck right now. I'm lost for words. I don't remember when was the last time I felt that way about a movie, about a TV show, about characters that I was seeing on the screen. This was absolutely beautiful. The way it portrays the struggles and all the deep stuff they go through just talking. You're already see it, saw it in the reaction part. I was emotionally so invested. It hit me so hard. Not that I can relate in like a lot of stuff, but because seeing people struggling and going through some personal struggles like everybody does in life, and now living in a world that is just like weird as shit, and going through that, it got me. It really hit me. Zendaya, and let me check who the actor was. Coleman Domingo, who plays Ali in this episode. Wow, 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 wow. And the writing, Sam Levinson. I mean, like I said, keeping me invested for an hour or a little bit less than an hour. Just having two characters talking about life and life struggles and drug addiction and what's important in life and redemption, and that every person deserves a second chance. I mean, wow, keeping me on toes, just having two characters talking about it, and the performances by Zendaya and Coleman Domingo. This thingy stands on its own. I mean, even though it's part of Euphoria and you have a character, you have Jules at the beginning, just to show you where we ended. Like they split, and Rue feeling betrayed. Even though through this episode you kind of realize they were nothing. I mean, yeah, she felt like they were in a relationship, but they weren't. But still, it really showcases how what adolescents and teenagers go through in their young age, how naive they are, and how naive as humanity we are. It's no different. If people are just like believing in things, and that they feel that like they should be normal, but they are not normal, or they wow, I don't know what else to say. It got me emotionally. It hit so freaking hard. It was powerful. This episode, or this piece of television, I think should be seen by absolutely everybody. There's no need to have seen Euphoria, the first season, before it, because it's so important. So the topics they talk about, it's so important that everybody should see. I am blown away. Like I said, this has been and will be probably my favorite part of television of 2020 for sure. But this is like top 5 moments of TV ever. I don't know if it's just right now because it really got me emotionally, but I am absolutely blown away by this thing. It was perfect. I have zero like bad things to say about it. It was directed perfectly, written perfectly, camera work absolutely perfect, performances absolutely perfect, the topics they went through absolutely perfect, very tough and hard, but Wow, 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 wow. Hopefully you did enjoy it as much as I did. I don't know how much reaction-y I was in the reaction part because I was so blown away and trying to sink in what I'm watching and listening and all the words, but still this was incredible. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna do the second episode when it comes out, when it drops. I don't know when it drops, and hopefully you're gonna enjoy it as well. Euphoria reactions for season 2 are gonna come out in 2021 when the show is here. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, share this video all over the place, click that bell icon to get notified when I upload, and I see you next time.